The most powerful moment in Ozark Season 4 Part 1. This is going to be a tough one. The first part of Season 4 was filled with so many moments that stood out, but I think I found it. Here is the most powerful moment in Ozark Season 4 Part 1. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. There were so many moments in this season of the show to pick from. There was the moment where Harvey shot Darlene and Wyatt in the final episode of the season. For me, that was a strong contender due to the fact that Wyatt was so close to walking away from her, and would ultimately be left with his life if he hadn't caved in right at the end. Wyatt was a character that didn't really deserve to be killed. He was just naive. Plus also the weight of Harvey leaving Zeke in the house on their own was something that shocked me. The disregard Harvey has for life, even in a newborn baby, was something that was so prominent in that scene, and added to the weight of the moment that just occurred. It showed just how ruthless and almost detached from life he is. Another moment that stood out for me, and was in the running for the most powerful, was when Omar Navarro was about to get back on the plane after cutting a deal with the FBI. All for Agent Maya Miller to go behind everyone's back and end up arresting him herself irrespective of the deal that was just made. She wanted all of the glory, and she most certainly got that. Omar is a strong character, and I didn't think we'd see him get arrested like that, especially after being so cooperative. It was a twist that I really didn't expect, and was surprised when it did happen in the final episode of the season. It threw everything into chaos, and I loved that. However, the moment for me that I believe is the most powerful out of all of the moments in Season 4 Part 1 is the final few minutes. From the time Ruth enters the Byrd's house in the closing few minutes, I feel we see a side to her that we've never really seen before, or we've only ever really touched on in the past. We saw how she reacted when she lost Ben, but this felt just as powerful as that, if not more. The sheer emotion, passion, verbal and physical performance that Julia Garner gave to this performance was mesmerizing. The dynamic range in the lines that she was delivering, along with the elongated phrases and clear devastation, upset and heartbrokenness that we saw whilst she was wielding a weapon around, was a standout performance. All for the final shot to be a slow pan close-up of Ruth's face as she's driving, allowing us to be alone with her, and the slow pan gradually leading to a crescendo of a scream that is in complete silence before cutting to black and the season finishing. I just sat there in awe of the moment. It was perfect. The slow pan really allowed us to enter her mind briefly, and the tears rolling down her face was heartbreaking. Also, the decision to make the scream silent added to the impact that the moment had. It carried more weight by there being nothing. We could only imagine how gut-wrenching that sound was, and it makes it all the more harrowing. I think this season delivered the most powerful moment right at the end. Surely that's where you'd want it to be, right? Before the final part of the next season. So there you have it. What I believe is the most powerful moment in Ozark Season 4 Part 1. If you've been enjoying the videos recently, then feel free to drop me a follow on Letterboxd. You can see everything that I rate that doesn't make it onto the channel. What do you think the most powerful moment is? Do you agree with me? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.